A Saturday presentation of the NBA. Cleaning the glass and finishing with authority. David Lee and the Golden State Warriors go up against the Utah Jazz. Warriors, Jazz, NBA action.
There is Monte Ellis arriving early. He'll try to put the Warriors on his back one more time. It's the home of the Jazz here in Utah as 2K. Sports brings you today's action live from Energy Solutions Arena. 2K Sports and the NBA welcomes you to our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. Now Golden State's starting five. David Lee and Andres Biedrins up front. Monte and Curry in the backcourt and Wright. And for the Jazz, Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson up front. Deron Williams and Raja Bell in the backcourt. And Kirilenko. With Steph Curry last season, the Warriors just kept adding to their arsenal of deadly shooters.
Yeah, and if you're going to struggle, one of the things you want to make sure you can do is shoot the ball, and they can do that. They were a team that could score with the best of them, Kevin, and outside shooting continues to be a strength for them.
Here's Curry. Pass to Lee. It's Ellis on the wing, defended by Bell. Clock at 4. 2 on the clock. Ellis, that's good. Here's Williams. Tipped. Ellis outside. And he flushes it down with one hand.
A pretty finish right there, Kevin. Take it up and then throw that thing down.
He didn't have to make it special, just get the job done.
That's right, keep it simple.
That was definitely worth a second look with our great Sprite Slam Cam. Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Kevin, thank you. Reggie Williams out of BMI, an intriguing player. He led the NCAA in scoring 2 straight seasons, but still went undrafted. Then he led the D-League in scoring and played his way into a guaranteed contract with the Golden State Warriors. Don Nelson raved about him, saying he's a rare basketball player. He's unselfish, but he knows he's a scorer. I think he's a special player. Should be fun to watch, Kevin.
He is showing he belongs, Doris. Thanks. No good on the second free throw. Last season was Al Jefferson's first after coming back, Clark, from ACL reconstruction. They say that's one you often need about 2 years to get back to 100%.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. The first year back is really just a chance to start playing basketball again. That last 15% recovery takes place in the second year. And he's on his way because he also lost 31 pounds to try to take some strain and pressure off his legs.
And so here is Utah. It's a 3-point game. Now Kirilenko. Millsap a screen. Covered by Lee. 4 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Jefferson. Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line. It's on Andres Biedrins. You look back at Utah's draft last June, an underrated story was that they own New York's first-round draft choice.
Yeah, and it ended up being the 9th overall pick. And that's not a bad pick for a team that's in the playoffs.
The Jazz making a switch. Miles is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Gadzurik's checked in, and it's Williams in for Jarrell Wright. Williams against Curry. Now here's Ellis. And he drops that one in, getting it off the pick. Ellis has got 6 points. Back to the pick for a team in Utah that's already gifted with young talent. Getting another young blue-chip talent is a tremendous boost.
Well, you have to take advantage of those kinds of draft opportunities. I mean, it's really a luxury to get to the second round of the playoffs and still be able to add players that you think can help you immediately.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier I spoke with Jerry Sloan. This team's offensive forte is really just being smart with the ball and limiting their mistakes. And because of that, Coach told me that they don't need to force things at the opponent's end of the floor. They just need to wait for opportunities to present themselves and then take advantage of it when they do, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. So shooting is certainly on the menu early in this one.
Well, when you get right down to it, that's the name of the game. You've got to put the ball in the basket.
And here's Bell after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Backing down is Jefferson. Ellis on the double team. Shoots. Left block. Warriors leading by 4. Williams picks him up. Williams against Curry. Pass to Ellis. Defended by Bell. Ellis outside. A second left. Again, Golden State.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Williams. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Memo Okur is checked in for the Jazz. Karolinko comes in for Raja Bell. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Williams. Guarded by Curry. It's blocked. Here's Golden State. Bell backs down. "13 feet out, and the jumper falls for him."
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
Miles, defended by Bell. Will it go? And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got his first points of the game. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 6-point lead. Curry kicks to Udo. Karolinko against Williams. Guarded by Karolinko. 5 on the clock. Here's Bell. Again, Golden State.
You don't have to worry about him leading the team in scoring, but he will find ways to get involved on the offensive end.
1 second left. Drops in the buzzer beater.
Aware of the clock running down, he got it off just before the buzzer.
First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Warriors lead by 6.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the ground running. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Price. The Grizzlies supposedly offered Thabit, Mayo, and maybe even a first-round pick for Monte Ellis last season, but Golden State refused.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that in the trade rumor mill. It would have been interesting, to say the least, had that been consummated, that deal. I was a little shocked that Thabit was being shopped so early after he was drafted, but, you know, I guess Memphis really had a love Jones for Monte Ellis.
Here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Al Jefferson and Ahmed Okur at the 4 and 5. Bell is out there with Ronnie Price and Karolinko. Here's Bell, goes up. Memo Okur comes up with the rebound. Clark, back to that trade. You know, what do you think? You were saying they had a love Jones for Monte Ellis. I mean, why don't you think they pulled the trigger?
Well, Monte's a terrific offensive talent, Kevin, and it's always hard to give up that kind of explosive offensive player. And maybe they just weren't sold on the prospects of Thabit growing into a dominant center.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, last season, Don Nelson snapped the all-time record for NBA coaching wins. Don Nelson followed and said, "Just means I've been coaching a long time, 30-something years. Coach that many games, you're bound to win a good number of them." Of course, the struggles for the Golden State Warriors somewhat muted the applause for Don Nelson's achievement, but he said, "I'm okay with that. I really think I prefer it that way." An amazing achievement, no matter how you look at it, gentlemen.
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris. On defense, Utah. Following the miss by Monte Ellis. guarded by Price. Udo sets a pick. Second chance shot. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target. You know, last season, Monte Ellis once again missed quite a few games. He missed 18 of them, actually. Ankle injuries, a knee injury, back trouble, a terrible flu. He wasn't as healthy as he wanted to be last year.
And here is Ellis after Karolinko just buried a three. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Nice fundamental basketball. Get that screen in place solidly, and then take it to the rim.
Show a little patience, then zoom right in. Clark, Monte Ellis' quickness and athleticism is a big part of what makes him special. The Warriors have to wonder if he can stay healthy enough to be at his best long term.
You know, Kevin, remember now, he led the league at over 41 minutes a game. He's got to get stronger, but they also have to do a job of kind of managing those minutes and maybe cutting him down to the mid to high 30s to make him most effective.
That makes sense. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Vasenko's checked in, and Paul Millsap is subbed in for Al Jefferson. And then for Golden State, Andres Biedrins is checked in for Wright. Lee comes in for Udo. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Charlie Bell. Right down low, guarded by Karolinko. Wright, guarded by Karolinko. Here's Wright, and the Warriors tack on two more. Here's Williams. 2:12 left in the second. And Millsap back it in. The hook, that's good. Millsap's got his second bucket.
He seems quite confident in that hook shot. The defense wasn't even close to blocking that one.
Going back to last spring, Utah was able to overcome the Nuggets in the postseason, but just ran into all kinds of problems against the Lakers.
Yeah, it was just too much size, Kevin. It didn't appear as though they were out of their league, but nonetheless, a sweep is a sweep. Yet they were in every one of those games, and they were a little short-handed, and the lack of size really was the difference.
Here's Williams. And the Jazz call time here. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Williams. Okur with it over Biedrins. Okur, that's good. Okur's got his first points in this one. Curry with it. He's got 6. The dump off. Screen by Lee. At the pick. Close, but no cigar.
The D served it up on the platter, and he still wasn't able to convert. He's got to be disappointed.
Williams against Curry. From the line. The shot by Williams, no good.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Williams against Curry. Behind the arc. Cannot hit. And Utah the other way. 24 seconds left in the half. Now Hayward. Here's Miles. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Biedrins a screen. With 2 seconds left. Here's Curry.
Utah foul call. Gordon Lee. First personal foul, team's first.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he hits both. Price with the ball. Can't get it to go. And that concludes. The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here is Williams. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Monte and Curry in the backcourt. David Lee and Andres Biedrins up front and right. Millsap against Lee. Here's Jefferson. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two. It's on Andres Biedrins. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Utah with a solid 31 wins against the Western Conference opponents they faced a year ago.
Yeah, and 30 wins against the West is usually what it takes to secure home court advantage in the postseason. They just fell short in the end last season of that fourth playoff seed.
And here is Williams. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Outside Kirilenko. You look at Curry's splits from last year, he was putting up some scary numbers by the end of the season.
Yeah, he really got better as the season went on. Overall, the numbers can deceive you. 17 points with 6 assists and about 4.5 rebounds on the year. But his post-All-Star break numbers are the real story.
It's Bell on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. And Jefferson gets it to go.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You got to bump them and chuck them a little bit as they come through the paint. Make them feel you.
Pass to Ellis. Defend.
Oh! That dunk made a statement right there.
Well, putting on a show, Clark. Such an impressive move. Here is Williams. Under 4 minutes left in the third. Here's Jefferson. Picked his pocket.
In the blink of an eye, he saw that pump fake and then made the takeaway.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. Ellis on top. He's guarded by Williams. Ellis against Williams. Ellis dishes to Lee. And that misses. That would have put him up.
How much better a look do you need? Good mid-range shooter. Should have been money in the bank.
It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Raja Bell. And then for Golden State, Reggie Williams, he's checked in for Jarrell Wright. Outside Curry. Biedrins passes to Lee. Pass to Williams. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he gives them the lead. Clark, perhaps the rookie who managed to improve the most during the course of last season. His rookie season was Steph Curry.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with you there. I mean, and that's a scary thought considering what a dominant player he was already in college. I mean, he struggled at first, found his rhythm, and then finished with a real strong bang.
Here's Kirilenko. And here is Williams. Back to Millsap. Curry with the steal.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball.
Williams picks him up. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's a really tough call for him right there. He's got to be extra careful now.
Udo's checked in for Andres Biedrins. And here we go with Darren Williams. Back to Kirilenko.
And that's his second turnover in this quarter alone.
Jefferson is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first. Coming onto the floor for your Jazz, Manette Okoro.
Here's Curry. He's got 12. The open shot, Ellis, and enough space off the pick to sink that one. Ellis has got 12.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Here's Hayward. It's dumped off. And for three, Bell kept alive. Here's Okur. Good with the fadeaway. Okur's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Warriors leading. Now Ellis. Off the screen. Oh! And there's the dunk.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
But the Warriors were just dismal on the road last season, only mustering 8 wins away from Oakland.
Yeah, and for as great as they can be at home, they were just as flat on the road last year. I mean, they were wrought by injuries, but they have to be better than that on the road, and I think they will be. They've got a nice young nucleus there.
And so here's Golden State, following the bucket by the Jazz. Outside for Curry. Rebounded by Mehmet Okur. And here are the Jazz now. They trail by 1. And with the Warriors' road struggles you mentioned, how do you think they're going to get better with that?
Well, it starts with health. I mean, they've got to have Biedrins healthy, and they have to continue to see Steph Curry improve. But it starts with being healthy and then making a better effort defensively.
They are a young team, though.
They certainly are.
Utah leading.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot. With his length, Kevin, he doesn't necessarily have to go way up top to throw it down.
Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got 15 points.
He's been stroking it from long range all game long. Actually, most of his points have come from beyond the arc.
Tie game in Utah. What can you say? Al Jefferson, an impressive effort here today.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
Back soon here in Utah. Now, while we've got a moment, we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for our Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Jazz with the Spark Award for the stretch they put together. They went on that offensive tear in the first quarter, and they haven't looked back, guys.
And thank you, Doris. That run was a defining moment for sure.
Yep, that's exactly when it all came together.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. So with Williams on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Millsap and Okur at the 4 and 5. Ronnie Price out there with Bell and Kirilenko. Connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a 3-point play. And he makes the free throw. Here's Price. Aja Bell on the wing, defended by Bell, and Millsap back it in. With the hook shot, nails the bank shot. They cut it to 1.
When the margin's this tight, every basket starts to take on a little bit more meaning.
Bell with it. Price grabs the rebound inside.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch, and with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
Shoots from 12. Here's Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Right inside. Guarded by Kirilenko. No good. Here go the Jazz the other way. Here's Price. Back to Kirilenko. And it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the least. Here is Bell. He dumps it off. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wright. Got a hand on it. Utah trailing here. Over Bell. Blocked. Defended by Okur. The dump off. Beadrinch with it. Working on Okur. Here's Pargo. And again, no good by Golden State. The Jazz with a chance to retake the lead. Bell on the wing. And here's Millsap. The hook. Banks it home.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Now Bell. Defended by Bell. Right, guarded by Kirilenko. Here's Pargo. Nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
And the Jazz call time here. They're losing by 1:52 left in the fourth. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Jerry Sloan had to say to his team. He was looking to motivate them, saying, these are the games that you can win. If you hustle a bit harder than them, we can do it. Every loose ball is ours. Go out there and take it from them. Let's see how much hustle they have in them, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. So both teams changing it up here.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Outside Curry. Defended by Bell. Back to Lee. He's picked up by Millsap. It's blocked.
They're really out-rebounding him by a wide margin here.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Ellis. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Here's Ellis. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. Less than 1 minute left. To the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lee. Nails the turnaround jumper.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 1. 24 seconds left in the game. Here is Bell. Kirilenko dishes to Williams. Guarded by Curry. Curry against Williams. Bell with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up the triple. The shot by Williams, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Here of the game, Stephen Curry.